Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how you going, Beck?
I'm great, Han. How are you going?
Oh, this is amazing. I'm great. This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
Wow.
What have we got in store for the squad today?
Well, I was just thinking, like, there are some people on here who listen and who know us, but there are, a few people who don't, might know you but might not know me.
Yeah,
or vice versa.
Mm.
And people that do know us might know us, but not to this degree.
Not
so
to this
deep.
degree. So we're just going to whip out some short and sweet get to know us questions.
Yes, because life's a journey.
Love it. So, Han, would you like to start or would you like me to start?
Look, totally up to you.
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay, Hannah.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, yes.
Beck's in Israel right now.
I am in Israel right now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We're back.
No big deal. Oh my gosh, that makes me so excited.
Wait, no, you're there now.
Oh yeah, sorry. I am there
Sorry,
now.
we're recording
I'm
this in advance.
This is not pre-recording. This is happening. No, this is actually happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yay, okay.
All right. Okay.
Get us started.
Okay. Hannah,
Yes.
would you rather Message or King James Version translation?
It's just like two polar opposites.
Yeah, they're really polar opposite.
Well, I was never really good at English, so I would say the Message. The Message is probably the most easy for me to understand.
Love it.
But I would feel convicted reading it, like just solely the Message my whole life.
Yeah, it's not really.
Okay.
Me tease it. Okay.
Are you gonna like?
I'm just gonna.
Should we go through and then I'll ask you?
Yeah. Let's do
Oh,
that.
sure. I'll ask you. Beck,
Oh.
Message on your King
Oh,
James.
stop it. Oh, same message.
Yeah.
It's definitely not my preference. They're literally the opposite ends of the spectrum, but I can't read King James Version.
I'm just not a Shakespearean person.
I loved Shakespeare in high school, but I can't.
I love the stories, but not the language.
Yeah.
Soz.
Yeah.
Okay, Beck, Bethel or Hillsong, and I would say in a music context.
In a music context, what do you mean by that?
Would you mean music context or would you mean lifestyle? Bethel or Hillsong?
Oh, I mean music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
music.
as
It's
worship,
music.
as
Yeah.
worship teams.
What do you think?
Bethel for me personally, I find that it's a bit more simple in lyrics, and I know people are like, oh, they're crazy Spiros, and they are, but I kind of love that. I dig that.
Look, if I had to answer this question, which I'm going to, I would have to say Bethel too because I'm all about that Spiro
I know
life.
about the Spiro life too, but in
But
a corporate setting, I love a bit of
Hillsong.
I love Hillsong.
Like the new album that just came out, like
oh, it's lit,
beautiful, like
stunning. Yeah.
songs from dark places, songs from
what I reckon?
from joy and
Yeah.
so beautiful, love it. But I'm like, I love the whole Spiro
Yeah.
side of like.
I actually feel like both of them are kind of similar, and the reason why I'm choosing Bethel and probably why you're choosing Bethel is because it's personal. But you can't always do personal songs in a corporate setting.
Yeah,
but same with
okay.
Hillsong. So if you look at all Bethel's music, only a small portion can be used in church. You look at all of Hillsong's music, a large portion can be used in church, but a small portion I feel is quite as personal. I don't know. That's from my experience generally. But
Just
yeah,
get Super Spiro. I love it.
love
the end of the story is Super Spiro. Yeah. Next.
well, on a completely different note, Hannah, what's your favourite food?
Oh my gosh. So I'm a real foodie. I love food. I think if I had to pick a fave, it would have to be like Japanese food.
Okay, what, like sushi?
Yeah, sushi. Love like a good like chicken katsu curry vibes with the rice. Like it doesn't.
Hungry.
I'm literally salivating.
I literally haven't eaten all day. It's 5:20 p.m.
I'm ready. I'm literally thinking about calling up.
Oh, like I feel sick. Okay, cool. Love it.
Beck, what about you? What's your favourite food?
For sure, 100% with my whole life, Mexican food. So,
Burritos.
except for
Tacos. Enchiladas.
No,
Enchilados.
Enchilada. Who were we that said gelato?
Well, you just wrecked the story.
Oh, I thought we had talked about it on the podcast.
we
we haven't. Okay.
I don't think. No, we haven't. No. So we were at our global conference, as we spoke about previous weeks. And it's a new complex. And Beck didn't go the previous year, so this is the first time at this new complex. But last year, there was no restaurants around. So
And now
this
there's
year,
a Desmond White Gomez.
there was it's a restaurants, but there's a Guzman, and we're like, okay, cool. So before we go in for the first session, we'll go get them Guzman.
Because Mexican's the best.
Okay, yeah, Mexican is pretty darn good. And so obviously, Darling Harbour, this is the scene. There's some business people, and so there's these two white women.
Pencil skirts.
Just
Conservative.
Yeah, conservative.
Heels.
I reckon bogans, but
Buns. Yeah. They're bogans in
corporate wear.
corporate wear.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So they're going to sit down, they're waiting for their meal. They got their meals.
Such confidence, may I say. They exude confidence, these Westie.
This middle-aged
Business women.
woman says,
Dal, so we gotta set the thing. She gets up to go to get the salsa. So they just got their food and then she's like, oh, I've got to get some salsa.
Yeah.
She said, oh, do you want some jalapenos?
jalapenos.
And Hannah and I are literally having a heart-to-heart.
Like, we didn't
we
even...
were like literally tearing up while this is happening, and we stopped.
having
and
a
we
moment.
just looked at each other and I was like, "Do you hear that? Do you just hear the girl behind me?" And she's like, "Yes."
We both were silent and looked at each other dead in the eyes, like trying not to
Did you
laugh.
just hear the person directly behind us call jalapenos jalapenos?
Darling, you want some jalapenos?
But she was so confident, she like yelled it out. She was really confident. I was going to get some salsa. Dal, do you want some jalapenos? Anyway,
That is just a rip moment.
we digress. But
Rest in peace.
yeah,
that woman.
literally, we lost it. But yeah, everything, back to the thing, Mexican food, everything except for crunchy tacos. They're so
Okay, I'm not a
impractical.
fan of them. Yeah.
No, but
I'm
I
all
love
about
the
the
burrito.
burrito life.
Love a burrito bowl. Love an
Ooh.
enchilada. Love.
Oh, enchilada with the cheese.
Oh.
Well, enchilada is
feel
basically
so passionate.
gelato. Just like child grilled. Oh my gosh, did
thought
you hear
you
that?
said gelato.
Did you hear that? A noise
tummy
came out of my
rumbling.
mouth. Like,
Because you're so
okay,
hungry.
food. Okay, Beck.
Okay.
What is a characteristic about you that not many people may know about you? Or like, or one
okay.
that's evident, and then you just want to
All right, what I reckon
address.
is, have you done Myers-Briggs test?
What?
Myers-Briggs like personality test. It's like where you get like, I'm an IN.
Yeah, I've done it, but
F
I've
or
never
something?
really
I don't know.
listened to it.
Okay, right. So people would say that I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
Like that's what people would assume. But I'm actually an introvert. And I
Weirdo.
love alone time. I love just not having other people around. But I think that people might not know that about me because when I go out into a social setting, if the situation demands it of me,
You're a bloody bogan who's loud.
I'm Leia Bogan. No, but if the situation kind of demands that of me, I can like slip into a extroverted, pull some jokes kind of gal. But I need that time on my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
People that have been on mission trips with me have learned that for sure. I just probably need day
Feel
naps.
sorry for those people.
Yeah, but that's probably a thing about me, characteristic. I'm a bit of an introvert, homebody. I like to just be on my own and read a book or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What about you, Honey Boo?
Well, I was going to say something else, but I mean, okay, I might just touch on two things. The first thing that I was going to say was like, you know how you're saying introvert, extrovert? It's so weird because I don't know what I am.
Oh, you should do the test.
No, but yeah, I could do the test. But I feel like I'm extrovert. I've always been an extrovert. But some things have made me become an introvert, but I hate being an introvert. I want to be an extrovert. I hate being alone. But when I'm around people from some trauma, I'm an introvert, but I hate it.
Right.
So weird. Anyway.
Well, I think there's a lot of facets to introvert and extrovert because you can, like, and that's what the more detailed tests would reveal.
Yes, yeah, that I should probably do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but when you said that, I was like, oh, I don't know what I am.
Yeah, and what was your other
okay, my characteristic about me is, but people may not know, but I feel like people would know is that I'm unapologetically bossy when it comes to stuff I'm in charge of.
Amen.
No, because I have a passion for it and I'm really like, I just know how things are done. I know how the best way. I can see it. I can see the path to success and a spirit of excellence and I know how to get there. And if I'm in charge of it, I will get us there. But I will be a bit bossy. And I'm so sorry to my poor husband who puts up with me all the time because it's the story of our lives.
You know the thing though, is that he, who's my brother, as if you hadn't caught that for the last 4 episodes.
Yes.
He's my brother. He is just like that, But he sometimes, this is where it's all his, because he sees a different route to success that you see. And you're like,
Yes, we both have route to success, but we're just, you know, it's a beautiful relationship. I love it.
No, I love it. No, it's good.
But yeah, that's probably like, the first one would probably be characteristic people don't know, and the second one is one that people would definitely know.
Select people
Yeah,
that
people who are under my leadership.
Right, I suppose.
Yeah, people in my team.
In your
This
team.
is basically a church context.
Yes.
And basically for work, it's just my husband and I don't know what to do.
Oh, good. Okay, we'll fly through the next few. Han, what's your greatest achievement?
Okay, my greatest achievement. Okay, I've got a few, so I'll just say a few. I won't dive.
But
dive
a lot
too
of
deep.
achievement.
No, okay.
No.
Number one, getting married.
Love.
That's a great achievement. Love my life ever since I got married. Best thing I ever did. Winning the scholarship to college. Mm-hmm. Definitely, my life would be different if I didn't win that. And probably starting this podcast with you.
Oh, stop it.
I think even though it's like such a little thing, it's just a great achievement because it's just I love spending time with my sissy.
And because we, of all people, we hate cringing moments. Like we hate
100%.
it. When I think about a cringing moment, my teeth hurt. Like I literally have
teeth are hurting right now.
Right? But we put ourselves in this position where we have to get over it because we are cringe in this.
Yeah. But they're my three greatest achievements, I think. Getting married, winning the scholarship, and starting this with you because I just love you so much, Beck. Okay. What about you? What's your greatest achievements? If it's one achievement, you can dive into it a bit more. If it's a few, just like...
I feel like I could go deep. All right, okay. I'll go... Well, living in Thailand for 6 months on my own.
Touche.
That was a big... Like, I see that as a big achievement because I didn't necessarily...
How old were you when you went to live in Thailand for 6 months?
18.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily...
Following the calling of God.
Like, I didn't love it the whole time. I wasn't like, oh, yes, I'm crazy. I'm going to explore the world.
And it's not like you're going there to, like, party.
No, it was...
Like, crazy smash, get, like, random tattoos, hook up with guys. Like,
I did get one random tattoo.
Yeah, one.
It's just
not
one,
random.
And it's with, it's from the Bible, so it's not
got
random.
purpose.
It does, definitely. Anyway, yeah, that was definitely, like, that I'm not really that gal that does that, but I
But you are an introvert.
God. Yeah, and I did it, and
You weren't homesick.
no, not really.
Well, I was homesick for you. I missed you so much.
I wasn't really homesick, but it was more that it was. This is the only one I'll say because this kind of goes into it. Is that someone who's quite confident and a high achiever here in Australia at home, to put myself in a situation where I had to be completely dependent on God because I knew how to do nothing. I didn't know how to. Like, this is a little confession moment. On the first few days, I hardly ate anything because I didn't know how to order in Thai because I had to speak another language and I didn't know how to cross the road without being run over. And all
Just
of these
those simple things.
No, like literally, like I had to do my own laundry in like this public, like I had an apartment, I had to pay the bills. Like it was just all of a sudden really, it got real. And I didn't really ask for that. God asked me for that. So it was a big achievement.
Bloody
because
God.
when that's so awful. Oh my gosh.
I love you, God.
Forgive me. You have to do a little Catholic crossing. Sorry.
Give me my sins.
People couldn't even say that we're doing that. It was a huge achievement for me to do that and to finish it.
Can I just have a high five? That was a great achievement.
Stop. Thanks.
Amazing. Okay, I think this next section we should do like a 1, 2, 3, say out loud.
Okay. All right.
So
This is the last section.
yeah,
Right, just-
why is that repeated?
Yeah, whoops.
That's okay. So there's 3 questions, and we're going to answer them on 1, 2, 3, go. Like on the go, we say the thing. So this is a would you rather?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, would you rather Chris Tomlin or Israel Houghton?
Wait.
What
As a
context?
husband. As a husband. Yeah. Let's go as a husband.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
then we can justify it. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3. Israel.
Tomlin. Oh. Okay.
Okay, go. Justify yourself.
Okay, I don't really like Chris Tomlin, and most of his songs I don't like because I don't like. it's really old school.
It's
It's a
irrelevant.
bit like savage.
No,
it's a bit like country
contextually
and
not. It's not in
twang
this
and-
context,
yeah,
like of this
but-
world.
Oh look, I'm not going to go
Of this
into it
world.
too much. I'm not going to go into it too much, but I have strong feelings against Israel Houghton.
This is a
This is
personal
a
opinion.
personal, strong, not against him. He's great. He's amazing. I see a lot of reasons for him, but I also feel like the way that he dealt with his marriage breakup and is dealing with his marriage breakup very publicly and very like, I feel like
This is another.
it's a whole nother thing. But that's just my, that's
okay,
just in summary of, I think that the way he's dealt with that is like real savage, and it makes me feel uncomfortable as a woman to read. So, hence Chris Tomlin, because he just seems like a nice
making me
guy.
look like I picked the absolute wrong person, making me look like a terrible person.
What are your reasons for Israel?
He's got an amazing voice.
Oh, he does.
He's
Way better.
anointed worship leader. He can definitely lead a congregation, something I admire. He's probably rich. So, I mean, they're both rich. They both have, famous songs.
Yes.
And I don't mind a bit of a tanned guy, even though Mike's white.
Tan guy.
Even though Mike's fully white.
He reminds me a lot of someone, actually, from like years ago that I can't deal with. So that's another reason.
You just went there. Oh my God.
I can't. No, but no one.
Okay, no, okay, but when you say that, I can agree. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean?
I kind of cringe.
Yeah. Okay. Next
one.
question. Ready?
Scrunch or fold? 1, 2, 3. Fold. Yeah.
Love.
How could you even go
Actually,
scrunch?
do you know what? I reckon I'm a combination. It's kind of like you rip it off in a scrunch motion,
No.
brief fold, and then kind of scrunch the
No,
rest.
what this is like so TMI. When I'm on the toilet and I roll it down, so it's like, how a cat would like roll it down. It's like, and then I rip it off and then I fold it around my hand and then.
Do you use one hand to get toilet paper off the roll?
Yeah.
So you kind of just use the force to get the right reach.
Yeah.
You don't reach over and get two hands.
No,
Oh, I use two hands.
you got to keep one hand sacred.
Right.
Touching that.
Touch what toilet paper?
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
okay.
This is the last one.
Last question.
This is very short, very sweet. Morning church or afternoon church? Right? 1, 2, 3.
Morning.
Yeah.
But we both go to an afternoon church.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a personal preference. What are your fish doing? It looks like it was. Yeah. Okay.
One of my fish is going blind, so it just kind of. Yeah, it's because its eyes are so big and bulging that it runs into things.
Beck adopted 2 goldfish.
I did.
Out of the goodness of her heart.
And they look like they're dying all the time. They're just floating on the top.
Sorry,
on the
it just
bottom.
looked really hilarious. Okay, morning church. I don't know. I just feel like you go to church in the morning and then you can have the rest of your day. Just do whatever you want.
Like, I
and
grew
then
up
for
on
afternoon
church.
church, like say for us now, we go through it and then we all want to hang afterwards and I'm absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, that's why I don't, like. I love that I can sleep in. Every Sunday is a sleep in for me.
But I love church.
Yes, flipping, I love church. But yeah, I think that the thing that makes afternoon church not appealing to me is that if you're serving, for example, you get there, 1:15, and then
This
you're
is
pretty
a
much
set-up,
going
pack-down
from
church.
1:15 to 6 p.m, not stopping, and then everyone wants to hang after.
Which bless their souls. They
sometimes
obviously
I wanna hang.
They obviously haven't been serving that day, so they're full of energy and we're doing all of the hard work.
No. But, sometimes that's me. I'm like, I'm keen to hang, but I just don't have it in me. And especially because it's like, I don't know, for some reason, it just dawns on you when you're about to leave church, like, oh, tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah, but then again, I think like this is looking out. This is obviously isn't fact. This is my own opinion. I feel like morning church is for families and afternoon church / night church is for young people. So why do we feel so strongly about morning? Why do we feel that? Are we old people? Are we not really hip and cool? We're not in the vibe.
Right, but at the same time, like, I loved when we changed to afternoon church and I got to get up and go to the beach in the morning. Like, I could literally get up, do sunrise, go to the beach, and
or you
and
could
then
do the
head to church
opposite
in the
and
arvo.
go and have a sunset and have dinner by the beach.
True.
You can never win. Yeah. So that's like a little bit.
Can you smell dinner?
It's burritos, enchiladas.
Oh my gosh. I'm done.
I just got a whiff.